Picture this. You're sipping a perfectly crafted margarita as the sun melts into the Pacific Ocean, painting the sky in shades of amber and crimson. The sound of mariachi music drifts through the warm evening air, while the scent of fresh tortillas and sizzling street tacos beckons from a nearby local market. This isn't just a dream, this is Mexico. And it's waiting to transform your ordinary vacation into an extraordinary adventure that will leave you forever changed. But here's what most travelers don't know. Mexico isn't just about the beaches you see in postcards or the all-inclusive resorts advertised everywhere. Beyond the tourist traps lies a country so rich in culture, so diverse in landscapes, and so authentic in experiences that it will challenge everything you thought you knew about travel. From ancient Aztec ruins hidden in jungle canopies to colonial cities where time seems to stand still. From world-class culinary scenes that rival Paris to adventure sports that will get your adrenaline pumping, Mexico offers something that no other destination can match. The perfect blend of ancient mystique and modern luxury, all wrapped up in the warmest hospitality you'll ever encounter. Stay with me for the next few minutes, because I'm about to take you on a journey through 13 incredible destinations that will completely revolutionize your travel bucket list. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be booking your flight to Mexico faster than you can say, "Vamos." Introduction to Mexico. Mexico is not just a country, it's a living, breathing tapestry of experiences that spans over 760 square miles of pure magic. This incredible nation stretches from the rugged deserts of the north to the tropical rainforests of the south, encompassing everything from snow-capped volcanoes to pristine Caribbean coastlines. With over 30 million people calling it home, Mexico boasts a cultural richness that has been shaped by ancient civilizations, Spanish colonial influence, and modern innovation. What makes Mexico truly special is its incredible diversity. This is a country where you can explore UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the morning, surf world-class waves in the afternoon, and dance salsa under the stars at night. It's home to 35 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, more than any other country in the Americas, each telling a unique story of human achievement and natural wonder. The culinary scene alone is worth the trip. Mexican cuisine was recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. And once you taste authentic mole in Oaxaca or fresh ceviche on the coast of Yucatan, you'll understand why. This isn't the Mexican food you know from your local restaurant. This is a sophisticated, complex cuisine that varies dramatically from region to region, each area proud of its unique flavors and cooking techniques. From the bustling metropolis of Mexico City, with its world-class museums and vibrant nightlife, to the tranquil fishing villages where time moves at the pace of the tides, Mexico offers experiences for every type of traveler. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, cultural immersion, or spiritual renewal, this remarkable country delivers in ways that will exceed your wildest expectations. The Mexican people, known for their warmth and hospitality, will welcome you like family. Mi casa es su casa isn't just a saying here, it's a way of life. You'll find that conversations flow as freely as the tequila. And before you know it, you'll have made friends who will stay in your heart long after your tan has faded. Cabo San Lucas. Let's start our journey at the very tip of the Baja California Peninsula, where the Pacific Ocean meets the Sea of Cortez in a spectacular display of natural beauty. Cabo San Lucas, or simply Cabo as locals call it, is where luxury meets adventure in the most intoxicating way possible. The iconic El Arco, a natural rock formation that rises majestically from the crystal-clear waters, serves as Cabo's crown jewel and Instagram gold mine. But don't let its photogenic qualities fool you. This is just the beginning of what Cabo has to offer. The waters surrounding this natural wondershell are teeming with marine life, making it one of the world's premier destinations for sport fishing. Marlin, mahi-mahi, and yellowfin tuna call these waters home. And charter fishing here isn't just a hobby, it's an art form. For those who prefer their ocean adventures above the surface, Cabo's beaches offer something for everyone. Medano Beach stretches for miles of soft, golden sand where you can paddleboard in calm waters or simply soak up the sun with a cold cerveza in hand. Meanwhile, Divorce Beach, yes, that's its real name, offers a more dramatic experience with powerful waves that crash against the shore. Perfect for those Instagram shots that will make your friends incredibly jealous. The nightlife in Cabo is legendary, and for good reason. As the sun sets, the town transforms into a playground for adults who know how to have a good time. From sophisticated rooftop bars overlooking the marina to beachfront clubs where your feet literally touch the sand while you dance, Cabo's nightlife scene caters to every mood and style. The famous Cabo Wabo Cantina, founded by rock legend Sammy Hagar, continues to be a pilgrimage site for music lovers and party enthusiasts alike. But perhaps what makes Cabo truly special is its perfect balance of relaxation and excitement. You can spend your morning deep-sea fishing for marlin, your afternoon getting a massage at a world-class spa, and your evening dining on fresh sashimi while watching the sunset paint the sky in impossible colors. The resort scene here is unparalleled, with properties that redefine luxury and service standards that would make five-star hotels elsewhere blush with embarrassment. Golf enthusiasts will find themselves in paradise, with championship courses designed by legends like Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. These aren't just golf courses, they're works of art carved into the desert landscape, where each hole offers breathtaking views of the ocean or dramatic desert scenery. Puerto Vallarta. Moving up the Pacific coast, we encounter Puerto Vallarta, a destination that perfectly embodies the soul of Mexico while embracing international sophistication. This enchanting city, nestled between the Sierra Madre Mountains and Banderas Bay, offers a perfect blend of old-world charm and modern luxury that has been captivating visitors for decades. The historic downtown area, known as El Centro, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site where cobblestone streets wind their way past colonial architecture, art galleries, and authentic cantinas that have been serving locals for generations. The iconic Church of Our Lady of Guadalupe, with its distinctive crown-top tower, serves as both a spiritual center and architectural masterpiece that dominates the city's skyline. But Puerto Vallarta's real magic lies in its incredible diversity of experiences. The Malecón, A mile-long oceanfront promenade comes alive every evening with street performers, local artisans, and families enjoying the cool ocean breeze. Here, you can watch children chase seagulls while their grandparents play chess in the shade of palm trees, creating scenes that capture the essence of Mexican family life. Adventure seekers will find their paradise in the surrounding jungle and mountains. Ziplining through the canopy offers heart-stopping thrills and breathtaking views, while ATV tours through hidden villages provide authentic cultural experiences that most tourists never discover. The nearby Marietta's Islands, accessible only by guided tour, hide secret beaches that can only be reached by swimming through underwater caverns. It's like discovering your own private paradise. The culinary scene in Puerto Vallarta is nothing short of extraordinary. This is where traditional Mexican cuisine meets international innovation, creating a food scene that rivals any major culinary destination. From street-side taquerias serving authentic al pastor to world-class restaurants helmed by celebrity chefs, every meal becomes an adventure for your taste buds. The gay-friendly atmosphere in Puerto Vallarta deserves special mention, as this city has become one of the world's most welcoming destinations for LGBTQ+ travelers. The Zona Romantica offers inclusive nightlife, beautiful beaches, and a community that celebrates diversity with open arms and genuine warmth. Art lovers will be in their element here, with galleries showcasing everything from traditional huichol beadwork to contemporary Mexican artists who are reshaping the international art scene. The weekly art walk allows visitors to meet artists in their studios, creating personal connections that transform simple purchases into cherished memories. Cozumel. Just off the eastern coast of the Yucatan Peninsula lies Cozumel, an island paradise that Jacques Cousteau once declared one of the most beautiful diving destinations in the world. This assessment, made decades ago, remains absolutely true today, as Cozumel continues to offer some of the planet's most spectacular underwater experiences. The Mesoamerican Reef System, the second largest coral reef system in the world, surrounds Cozumel with an underwater wonderland that defies description. Diving here isn't just about seeing fish. It's about entering an alien world where colors are more vibrant than anything found on land, where massive sea turtles glide past like ancient submarines, and where schools of tropical fish create living rainbows that shift and dance in the crystal clear water. Even if you have never put on a scuba tank, Cozumel welcomes beginners with open arms. The island's diving operators are among the world's most professional and safety conscious, offering everything from basic certification courses to advanced technical diving expeditions. Snorkeling here is equally spectacular, with many of the reef's wonders accessible just a few feet below the surface. But Cozumel offers much more than just underwater adventures. The island's Mayan heritage is on full display at San Gervasio, ancient ruins that once served as a pilgrimage site for the goddess Ixchel. Walking through these ruins, surrounded by jungle sounds and the whisper of ocean breezes, provides a mystical experience that connects you directly to Mexico's pre-Columbian past. The island's beaches range from bustling resort areas to secluded stretches of sand where you might be the only person for miles. Playa Palancar offers the perfect combination of beautiful sand and excellent snorkeling, while Punta Sur provides a more adventurous experience with its eco park featuring crocodiles, flamingos, and a lighthouse offering panoramic views of the Caribbean. Cozumel's town center, San Miguel, maintains an authentic Mexican atmosphere despite the island's popularity with cruise ships and international visitors. Here, local families gather in the central plaza on Sunday evenings. Children play in the streets until late, and the sound of live music drifts from cantinas where locals share stories over cold beer and fresh seafood. The island's culinary scene focuses heavily on fresh seafood, and rightfully so. Ceviche here isn't just a dish, it's an art form, with each restaurant offering their own secret combination of citrus, chilies, and herbs. Lobster, when in season, is prepared in ways that would make even the most sophisticated palate weep with joy. Oaxaca. In the heart of southern Mexico lies Oaxaca, a cultural treasure trove that UNESCO recognized as a World Heritage Site for good reason. This colonial city, surrounded by mountains and indigenous villages, offers the most authentic Mexican experience you'll find anywhere in the country. Oaxaca isn't just a destination, it's a journey into the soul of Mexico itself. The food scene in Oaxaca is legendary among culinary enthusiasts worldwide. This is the birthplace of mole, the complex sauce that can contain over 20 ingredients and takes days to prepare properly. But mole is just the beginning of Oaxaca's culinary story. The local markets overflow with ingredients you've never seen before: chapulines, grasshoppers, seasoned with garlic and lime. Hierba santa leaves that add anise-like flavors to traditional dishes. And dozens of varieties of chilies that create flavor profiles ranging from sweet and smoky to explosively hot. The indigenous influence in Oaxaca remains strong and vibrant. The city serves as a cultural hub for 16 different indigenous groups, each maintaining their own language, traditions, and artistic styles. Walking through the markets, you'll encounter Zapotec weavers creating textiles using techniques passed down through generations, while Mixtec artisans craft intricate silver jewelry that rivals anything found in the world's most exclusive boutiques. The surrounding villages offer experiences that feel like stepping back in time. San Bartolo Coyotepec is famous for its distinctive black pottery, created using techniques that predate the Spanish conquest. Watching master potters shape clay without using a potter's wheel, then polish their creations to a mirror-like finish using only smooth stones, provides a humbling reminder of human creativity and skill. Monte Alban, the ancient Zapotec capital that overlooks modern Oaxaca, ranks among Mexico's most impressive archaeological sites. These ruins, inhabited for over 500 years, offer insights into one of Mesoamerica's most sophisticated civilizations. Standing atop the main pyramid, looking out over the valley where ancient ball courts and temples create geometric patterns in the landscape, provides a perspective on Mexican history that textbooks simply cannot convey. The arts and crafts scene in Oaxaca deserves special recognition. This isn't tourist kitsch. These are serious works of art created by master craftspeople who learned their skills from parents and grandparents. Alebrijes, the fantastical wooden creatures painted in impossible color combinations, originated here and remain a symbol of Mexican folk art worldwide. Purchasing directly from artisans not only guarantees authenticity, but also supports traditional communities that have kept these art forms alive for centuries. Oaxaca's festivals are spectacular affairs that involve entire communities. Day of the Dead celebrations here are particularly moving, as families gather in cemeteries to share meals with deceased relatives, creating an atmosphere that is simultaneously joyful and profoundly spiritual. The Guelaguetza Festival showcases traditional dances and music from across the region, turning the city into an open-air theater where ancient traditions come alive. Puebla. East of Mexico City lies Puebla, a colonial masterpiece that combines architectural grandeur with culinary innovation in ways that will leave you speechless. Known as the City of Angels, Puebla boasts more churches per capita than any other Mexican city. Their Baroque facades creating an outdoor museum of colonial architecture that rivals anything found in Europe. The historic center of Puebla is a UNESCO World Heritage Site where every building tells a story. The Cathedral of Puebla, with its towering spires visible from miles away, houses one of Mexico's most important religious art collections. But it's the smaller churches scattered throughout the city that often provide the most moving experiences. Their intimate space is filled with centuries of prayer and adorned with religious art that local families have maintained for generations. Puebla's claim to culinary fame is well-deserved, as this is the birthplace of mole poblano, the complex sauce that many consider Mexico's national dish. The story goes that nuns at the convent of Santa Rosa created this intricate sauce to impress a visiting bishop, combining chocolate with over 20 other ingredients to create a flavor profile that is simultaneously sweet, spicy, and deeply satisfying. Today, you can visit this very convent, now a museum, where the original kitchen still displays the grinding stones used to create this culinary masterpiece. But mole is just one chapter in Puebla's extensive culinary story. Chiles en nogada, poblano peppers stuffed with meat and fruit, then covered in walnut cream sauce and pomegranate seeds, represents the colors of the Mexican flag and is considered one of the country's most patriotic dishes. The flavors are complex and surprising, combining savory and sweet elements that challenge preconceptions about Mexican cuisine. The nearby town of Cholula houses the world's largest pyramid by volume, though you might miss it at first glance because it's covered by centuries of vegetation and topped by a colonial church. This layering of civilizations, pre-Columbian pyramid, Spanish was church, modern town, perfectly symbolizes Mexico's complex cultural heritage. Climbing to the top provides panoramic views of the valley and the surrounding volcanoes, including the snow-capped Popocatépetl and Iztaccíhuatl. Puebla's artisan traditions are particularly famous for talavera pottery, a ceramic style introduced by Spanish craftsmen in the 16th century but adapted over time to incorporate indigenous motifs and techniques. Watching master potters create these intricate pieces, from the initial shaping to the final glazing that gives talavera its distinctive blue and white patterns, provides insight into how European and indigenous traditions merged to create something uniquely Mexican. The city's markets are sensory overloads in the best possible way. The Mercado de Sabores Poblanos showcases the region's incredible culinary diversity, with vendors offering everything from traditional sweets made with recipes dating back centuries to modern interpretations of classic dishes. The candy-making tradition in Puebla is particularly noteworthy, with local confectioners creating works of art from sugar, nuts, and fruits that are almost too beautiful to eat. Guadalajara. Welcome to Guadalajara, Mexico's cultural capital and the birthplace of everything the world associates with Mexican identity: mariachi music, tequila, and charreada, Mexican rodeo. This vibrant metropolis, Mexico's second largest city, maintains its traditional soul while embracing modernity in ways that create an irresistible urban energy. The historic center of Guadalajara is an architectural marvel where colonial and neoclassical buildings create a backdrop for one of Mexico's most dynamic cultural scenes. The Cathedral of Guadalajara, with its twin spires and stunning interior, anchors a plaza system that includes 4 beautiful squares, each with its own character and purpose. Plaza de Armas serves as the city's main gathering place, where families meet on Sunday evenings and street performers entertain crowds late into the night. Mariachi music isn't just entertainment in Guadalajara, it's a way of life. Plaza de los Mariachis comes alive every evening as musicians in traditional charro suits gather to serenade couples, celebrate birthdays, and keep alive a musical tradition that UNESCO recognized as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Hearing a full mariachi ensemble perform Cielito Lindo in this setting isn't just a tourist experience, it's a spiritual connection to the heart of Mexican culture. The nearby town of Tequila, just an hour from Guadalajara, offers the ultimate agave experience. Here, in the blue agave fields that stretch to the horizon, you can witness the entire tequila-making process from plant to bottle. The landscape itself is breathtaking, with rows of spiky agave plants creating geometric patterns against the mountain backdrop. Master distillers share secrets passed down through generations, explaining how soil, climate, and technique combine to create Mexico's national spirit. Tasting authentic tequila in its birthplace, smooth, complex, and nothing like the harsh shots you might remember from college, is a revelation that will forever change your relationship with this noble spirit. Guadalajara's culinary scene extends far beyond traditional Mexican cuisine, though it certainly excels at that too. This is where tortas ahogadas were invented, crusty bread rolls stuffed with carnitas and drowned in spicy tomato sauce. The dish might sound simple, but when prepared correctly, it's a perfect balance of textures and flavors that represents comfort food at its finest. The city's cultural institutions are world-class. The Hospicio Cabañas, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, houses José Clemente Orozco's stunning murals that are considered among the finest examples of Mexican muralism. The Teatro Degollado, with its neoclassical facade and perfect acoustics, hosts everything from traditional ballet folklorico to international opera companies. Guadalajara's neighborhood of Tlaquepaque has evolved into one of Mexico's premier arts and crafts destinations. Here, in galleries and workshops housed in colonial mansions, you can watch master artisans create everything from hand-blown glass to intricate pottery. This isn't mass-produced tourist merchandise. These are serious works of art created by artists who have dedicated their lives to their craft. The city's modern side is equally impressive. The Chapultepec area offers upscale shopping, innovative restaurants, and nightlife that rivals any international destination. Young Guadalajarans have created a vibrant contemporary culture that respects tradition while embracing global influences, resulting in a city that feels both authentically Mexican and thoroughly cosmopolitan. Mazatlán. On Mexico's Pacific coast, where the Sierra Madre Mountains meet the sea, lies Mazatlán, a port city that has maintained its authentic Mexican character while developing into one of the country's most appealing beach destinations. Unlike some coastal resorts that feel like they could be anywhere in the world, Mazatlán remains distinctly, proudly Mexican. The historic center of Mazatlán, known as Old Town, is undergoing a remarkable renaissance that has transformed it into one of Mexico's most charming colonial districts. The magnificent Teatro Ángela Peralta, restored to its 19th century glory, now hosts world-class performances in a setting that combines European elegance with Mexican warmth. The surrounding streets, lined with colonial buildings painted in vibrant colors, house art galleries, boutique hotels, and restaurants that showcase the evolution of Mexican cuisine. Plazuela Machado, the heart of Old Town, exemplifies Mazatlán's appeal. This intimate square, surrounded by restaurants and cafes, comes alive every evening as locals and visitors gather to enjoy the cool ocean breeze and live music that seems to spontaneously emerge from every corner. Here, you might find yourself in conversation with fishermen who have worked these waters for decades, artists who came for vacation and never left, and expat retirees who discovered that Mazatlán offered everything they were looking for in a retirement destination. The Malecón in Mazatlán stretches for over 20 kilometers, making it one of the world's longest waterfront promenades. But it's not just about the length. It's about the life that unfolds along this oceanfront boulevard. Early morning joggers share the space with fishermen heading out for the day's catch, while evenings bring families, couples, and groups of friends who gather to watch spectacular sunsets that turn the Pacific into a canvas of gold and crimson. Mazatlán's beaches offer incredible variety. Playa Norte provides calm waters perfect for families, while Playa Los Pinitos offers more solitude for those seeking peaceful beach experiences. For surfers, the waves at Playa Brujas provide consistent breaks that work for both beginners and experienced riders. The water temperature remains comfortable year-round, making any day perfect for ocean activities. The city's fishing heritage remains strong, and sport fishing here ranks among the world's best. The waters off Mazatlán teem with marlin, sailfish, dorado, and tuna, attracting serious anglers from around the globe. But you don't need to be an expert fisherman to appreciate the daily spectacle of the fishing fleet returning to port. Their boats heavy with the day's catch that will soon appear in the city's excellent seafood restaurants. Mazatlán's carnival celebration ranks as one of Mexico's most important festivals, third only to Rio de Janeiro and New Orleans in the Western Hemisphere. For 6 days, the entire city becomes a stage for parades, concerts, and celebrations that showcase Mexican culture at its most exuberant. The creativity and artistry that goes into the floats, costumes, and performances rivals anything found at more famous carnivals, but with a distinctly Mexican flavor that makes it uniquely special. The surrounding area offers numerous day trip opportunities. The historic mining town of Copala, nestled in the Sierra Madre foothills, provides a glimpse into Mexico's colonial past, while nearby hot springs offer relaxation and natural thermal pools surrounded by tropical vegetation. Monterrey, in northeastern Mexico, against the dramatic backdrop of Cerro de la Silla mountain, rises Monterrey, Mexico's industrial powerhouse and a city that perfectly demonstrates how modern Mexico balances tradition with innovation. This dynamic metropolis challenges preconceptions about Mexican cities while maintaining strong cultural roots that keep it authentically Mexican. Monterrey's downtown area showcases striking contemporary architecture alongside beautifully preserved colonial buildings. The Marco Museum of Contemporary Art houses one of Latin America's finest collections of modern art, while the nearby Metropolitan Cathedral provides a spiritual anchor in the city's rapidly evolving landscape. The contrast between old and new creates a visual dialogue that tells the story of Mexico's transformation into a modern nation. The Santa Catarina River, once prone to flooding, has been transformed into one of Mexico's most successful urban renewal projects. The Macro Plaza, stretching for over 100 acres through the city center, connects major landmarks while providing green space that gives residents and visitors a place to breathe in this bustling metropolis. Evening strolls along this urban park reveal families picnicking, street musicians performing, and the gentle hum of a city that knows how to balance work with leisure. Monterrey's culinary scene is famous throughout Mexico for cabrito, roasted young goat, a dish that originated here and remains the city's signature offering. But the food scene extends far beyond this traditional specialty. The city's prosperity has attracted talented chefs who are creating some of Mexico's most innovative cuisine, blending traditional techniques with international influences and local ingredients in ways that are redefining Mexican gastronomy. The surrounding mountains provide endless opportunities for outdoor adventures. Hiking trails in the nearby Sierra Madre Oriental offer everything from gentle walks suitable for families to challenging climbs that reward serious hikers with spectacular views of the city and surrounding valleys. Rock climbing enthusiasts will find world-class routes, while mountain biking trails wind through desert landscapes that showcase the beauty of northern Mexico's rugged terrain. Garcia Caves, about an hour from the city, offer a subterranean adventure that reveals the geological wonders hiding beneath Mexico's surface. These extensive cave systems, formed over millions of years, create an underground world of stalactites, stalagmites, and underground rivers that feel like something from a fantasy novel. Monterrey's business culture has created a sophisticated nightlife and entertainment scene. The city's bars and clubs rival those found in any international business center, but with a distinctly Mexican flavor that includes everything from traditional cantinas to cutting-edge nightclubs featuring international DJs. The city's universities, particularly Tecnológico de Monterrey, have established Monterrey as an educational hub that attracts students from throughout Latin America. This young, educated population has created a vibrant cultural scene with art galleries, independent theaters, and music venues that showcase both established and emerging Mexican talent. Taxco, nestled in the mountains south of Mexico City. At an elevation of over 5,000 feet lies Taxco, a colonial gem that seems frozen in time. This silver city clings to steep hillsides in a cascade of whitewashed buildings with red tile roofs, creating one of Mexico's most photographed urban landscapes. But Taxco is far more than just a pretty face. It's a living museum of colonial architecture and silver craftsmanship that continues traditions dating back centuries. The discovery of silver in these mountains in 1528 transformed Taxco from a small indigenous settlement into one of New Spain's most important mining centers. Today, you can still visit some of the old mine shafts, but the real treasure lies in the city's incredible collection of colonial architecture. The Parroquia de Santa Prisca, with its elaborate Baroque facade and pink stone towers, dominates the central plaza and ranks among Mexico's most beautiful churches. Taxco's narrow, winding streets weren't designed for cars. They were laid out for mules carrying silver ore down from the mountains. Today, these same streets create an intimate urban experience where every turn reveals new architectural details: carved stone doorways, wrought iron balconies, hidden courtyards filled with flowering plants, and vistas that stretch across red tile roofs to the surrounding mountains. The silver tradition in Taxco isn't just historical, it's very much alive. The city houses over 300 silver shops and workshops where master craftsmen create jewelry and decorative objects that rival the finest work found anywhere in the world. Watching these artisans work, using techniques passed down through generations, provides insight into a craft tradition that represents one of Mexico's greatest cultural treasures. The annual Silver Fair, held each December, transforms Taxco into a massive exhibition space where silver artisans from throughout Mexico display their finest work. This isn't just a commercial event, it's a celebration of Mexican craftsmanship that includes competitions, demonstrations, and cultural events that showcase the artistic heritage that makes Mexican silver work so distinctive. Casa Borda, built by silver magnate José de la Borda in the 18th century, now serves as a museum that tells the story of Taxco's golden age. The building itself is an architectural masterpiece. While its exhibits provide context for understanding how silver mining shaped not just Taxco, but much of colonial Mexico's development. The surrounding mountains that offer hiking opportunities that combine natural beauty with historical significance. Pre-Columbian cave paintings can be found in several locations, while the ruins of old mining operations provide glimpses into the industrial processes that once made Taxco one of the world's most important silver-producing regions. Taxco's elevation provides a climate that remains comfortable year-round, making it a perfect destination for travelers seeking relief from coastal heat or those who simply prefer the crisp mountain air. Evening temperatures can be cool enough to require a light jacket, creating perfect conditions for strolling through the city's romantic streets or enjoying dinner on a restaurant terrace overlooking the valley. Puerto Escondido. On Oaxaca's Pacific coast lies Puerto Escondido, a laid-back beach town that has achieved legendary status among surfers worldwide while maintaining the relaxed atmosphere that attracted visitors in the first place. This hidden port offers the perfect combination of world-class waves, authentic Mexican beach culture, and enough creature comforts to keep visitors happy without overwhelming the town's essential character. Playa Zicatela, Puerto Escondido's main surfing beach, hosts some of the world's most powerful waves. The Mexican Pipeline, as it's known in surfing circles, creates barrel waves that can reach heights of over 20 feet during the peak season from May to August. Watching expert surfers take on these massive waves is mesmerizing, even for those who have never set foot on a surfboard. The annual Puerto Escondido Cup attracts professional surfers from around the globe, turning the beach into an outdoor amphitheater where spectators gather to witness some of the most spectacular surfing performances on Earth. But Puerto Escondido isn't just for expert surfers. La Punta, at the eastern end of Zicatela Beach, offers gentler waves perfect for beginners, while numerous surf schools provide instruction in both Spanish and English. The warm water and consistent waves make this an ideal place to learn surfing, and many visitors find themselves completely hooked after their first lesson. The town center maintains an authentic Mexican atmosphere that feels worlds away from resort destinations. The central market overflows with tropical fruits, fresh seafood, and local crafts, while family-run restaurants serve some of the best seafood you'll find anywhere on Mexico's Pacific coast. Mole coloradito, a red mole sauce that's Oaxaca's variation on the more famous poblano version, appears on many menus and provides a perfect introduction to the region's complex culinary traditions. Puerto Escondido's location on the Oaxacan coast means it benefits from the state's rich indigenous culture. Local markets feature textiles, pottery, and wood carvings created by artisans from mountain villages, providing economic connections between the coast and interior that help preserve traditional crafts while giving visitors access to authentic folk art. The lagoons and mangrove systems near Puerto Escondido offer incredible wildlife viewing opportunities. Manialtepec Lagoon, just 20 minutes from town, provides boat tours through mangrove channels where crocodiles sun themselves on logs, while hundreds of bird species create a natural soundtrack. During certain times of the year, the water exhibits bioluminescence, creating an otherworldly experience as every movement generates trails of blue-green light. Sea turtle conservation plays an important role in Puerto Escondido's environmental consciousness. Several species of sea turtles nest on the beaches here, and local organizations thus work to protect nesting sites while educating visitors about these ancient marine reptiles. Participating in a turtle release program provides a moving experience that connects visitors directly to marine conservation efforts. The nightlife in Puerto Escondido strikes a perfect balance between lively and laid back. Beach bars offer cold beer and fresh cocktails while waves crash just feet away, creating a soundtrack that makes every sunset memorable. Live music, from traditional Mexican genres to reggae and rock, provides entertainment without overwhelming the natural beauty that draws people here in the first place. Queretaro. In the heart of central Mexico lies Queretaro, a colonial city that played a crucial role in Mexican independence while evolving into one of the country's most livable and economically dynamic urban centers. This UNESCO World Heritage Site combines historical significance with modern prosperity in ways that create an exceptionally appealing destination for travelers seeking authentic Mexican culture without sacrificing comfort or sophistication. The historic center of Queretaro showcases some of Mexico's finest colonial architecture. The aqueduct, built between 1726 and 1738, stretches for over 200 meters with 74 pink stone arches that create one of colonial America's most impressive engineering achievements. Walking or driving beneath these towering arches provides a tangible connection to the ambition and skill of 18th century builders who created infrastructure that continues to define the city's character. Plaza de Armas, the city's main square, epitomizes colonial urban planning at its finest. Surrounded by perfectly proportioned buildings with arcaded walkways, this plaza serves as Queretaro's social heart, where families gather in the evenings and vendors sell everything from traditional sweets to handcrafted toys. The Casa de la Corregidora, where independence conspirators met in secret, reminds visitors that this peaceful plaza once witnessed events that would transform Mexican history. Queretaro's role in Mexican independence cannot be overstated. It was here that Miguel Hidalgo, Ignacio Allende, and other heroes planned the uprising that would eventually free Mexico from Spanish rule. The Museo Regional de Queretaro tells this story through artifacts, documents, and exhibits that bring this crucial period in Mexican history to life. Standing in the very rooms where independence was planned provides a powerful connection to Mexico's struggle for freedom. The surrounding region produces some of Mexico's finest wines, and the burgeoning wine industry has created opportunities for visitors to explore vineyards that are challenging traditional assumptions about Mexican wine production. The high altitude and unique soil conditions create microclimates that produce wines with distinctive characteristics that are gaining international recognition. Queretaro's cuisine reflects its position at the crossroads of different Mexican regions. Traditional dishes incorporate influences from central Mexico while maintaining local specialties that you won't find elsewhere. The city's prosperity has also attracted innovative chefs who are creating contemporary Mexican cuisine that respects tradition while embracing modern techniques and international influences. The Sierra Gorda, about 2 hours from Queretaro City, offers some of Mexico's most diverse ecosystems within a single region. This UNESCO Biosphere Reserve encompasses everything from desert landscapes to cloud forests, providing habitat for an incredible variety of plant and animal species. The Franciscan missions scattered throughout the Sierra Gorda, with their elaborate Baroque facades that incorporate indigenous motifs, represent a unique fusion of European and pre-Columbian artistic traditions. Queretaro's economic success has created excellent infrastructure for visitors. The city's hotels, restaurants, and transportation systems meet international standards while maintaining Mexican hospitality and character. This combination makes Queretaro particularly appealing for travelers who want to experience authentic Mexican culture without the challenges that can sometimes accompany travel in developing regions. The city's university population has created a vibrant cultural scene with galleries, theaters, and music venues that showcase both traditional and contemporary Mexican arts. The Festival Internacional de Queretaro brings world-class performances to the city's colonial venues, creating magical experiences where 21st century artistry unfolds in 18th century settings. Sayulita, along the Riviera Maya, about an hour north of Puerto Vallarta, lies Sayulita, a small beach town that has evolved from a sleepy fishing village into Mexico's hippie chic capital while somehow maintaining its laid-back soul. This colorful pueblo combines excellent surfing, bohemian atmosphere, and just enough development to provide comfort without destroying the magic that made it special in the first place. Sayulita's main beach creates a perfect crescent of golden sand where gentle waves make surfing accessible to beginners while still providing enough power to keep experienced surfers interested. The town's numerous surf schools offer instruction in multiple languages. And the warm water and consistent waves mean that any day is perfect for learning to ride Mexico's Pacific swells. Watching the sunset from the beach while surfers catch their last waves of the day has become a daily ritual that connects visitors to the natural rhythms that govern life in this special place. The town's streets burst with color and creativity. Buildings painted in vibrant purples, oranges, and blues create a backdrop for an arts and crafts scene that attracts creative people from around the world. Local galleries showcase everything from traditional Huichol beadwork to contemporary paintings and sculptures that capture the town's unique energy. Street art appears on walls throughout the town, turning every walk into an impromptu gallery tour. Sayulita's dining scene reflects its international population while celebrating local ingredients and traditions. You can start your day with organic coffee and fresh fruit at a cafe run by American expats. Enjoy fish tacos prepared by local families for lunch. And end with dinner at a restaurant where a European-trained chef creates innovative dishes using locally caught seafood and produce from nearby farms. The town's markets offer incredible variety within a compact space. Vendors sell everything from hand-woven textiles to silver jewelry, while food stalls prepare fresh salsas, tropical fruit salads, and other snacks that provide perfect fuel for beach days. The Wednesday and Saturday markets transform the town center into a vibrant display of local craftsmanship and agricultural abundance. Sayulita's nightlife maintains the town's relaxed atmosphere while providing enough variety to keep evenings interesting. Beach bars offer live music that ranges from traditional Mexican genres to reggae and rock, while rooftop restaurants provide romantic settings for couples seeking intimate dinners with ocean views. The pace never becomes frantic. This is a place where conversations flow naturally and new friendships form over shared sunsets and cold cerveza. The surrounding area offers numerous adventure opportunities. Jungle canopy tours provide adrenaline-pumping experiences while showcasing the region's incredible biodiversity, while horseback riding along the beach or through mountain trails offers more contemplative ways to explore the landscape. Boat trips to the nearby Marietas Islands provide snorkeling opportunities in protected waters where tropical fish populations thrive in the absence of commercial fishing pressure. Sunes Island, hidden away in the Bahia de Banderas, accessible only by boat from Puerto Vallarta, lies Sunes Island, a pristine sanctuary that represents Mexico's commitment to environmental conservation while providing visitors with an exclusive tropical paradise experience. This small island, part of a protected marine park, offers the kind of untouched natural beauty that becomes rare every year in our increasingly developed world. The journey to Sunes Island begins with a scenic boat ride across Banderas Bay, where dolphins often play in the wake and seabirds dive for fish in the crystal-clear waters. The island's beaches consist of powdery white sand that contrasts dramatically with the turquoise waters, creating scenes that seem almost too perfect to be real. Palm trees provide natural shade, while the absence of development means that the only sounds are waves lapping against the shore and tropical birds calling from the jungle interior. Snorkeling around Sunes Island reveals an underwater world that showcases the incredible biodiversity of the Mexican Pacific. Coral reefs teem with tropical fish species, while sea turtles glide through the water with ancient grace. The water clarity often exceeds 100 feet, making every snorkeling session feel like swimming through a giant aquarium where the exhibits are wild and free. The island's protected status means that visitor numbers are strictly limited, ensuring that your experience feels private and exclusive. Day trips typically include gourmet picnic lunches prepared by Puerto Vallarta's finest restaurants, creating dining experiences where world-class cuisine is enjoyed on pristine beaches with only the sound of waves as background music. For those seeking the ultimate in luxury and privacy, several tour operators offer overnight camping experiences on Sunes Island. Falling asleep to the sound of waves and waking up to sunrise over the Pacific, with no other humans in sight, provides a connection to nature that our modern world rarely offers. These experiences often include professional guides who share knowledge about the island's ecosystems while ensuring that all activities follow strict environmental protocols. The conservation efforts surrounding Sunes Island demonstrate Mexico's commitment to protecting its natural heritage for future generations. Visiting the island provides not just recreation, but also education about marine conservation. Sustainable tourism, in the delicate balance required to preserve pristine natural environments in our modern world. Birdwatching on Sunes Island attracts enthusiasts from around the world, as the island serves as a crucial stop for migratory species while also supporting year-round populations of tropical birds. The diversity of species, from tiny hummingbirds to magnificent frigate birds, creates opportunities for wildlife photography that rivals anything found in the world's most famous nature preserves. As our journey through Mexico's incredible destinations comes to an end, I hope you are beginning to understand why this remarkable country has captured the hearts of travelers for generations. From the luxury and excitement of Cabo San Lucas to the authentic cultural immersion of Oaxaca, from the underwater wonderlands of Cozumel to the colonial elegance of Puebla, Mexico offers experiences that will transform your understanding of what travel can be. But here's what I want you to remember most. Mexico isn't just a destination, it's a revelation. It's a country that will challenge your preconceptions, expand your culinary horizons, and introduce you to a warmth of hospitality that will spoil you for travel anywhere else. Every destination we've explored today offers something unique, something that can't be replicated anywhere else in the world. The diversity we've witnessed is extraordinary. In a single trip to Mexico, you could surf world-class waves in Puerto Escondido, explore ancient Mayan ruins in Cozumel, sample the world's finest tequila in Guadalajara, shop for authentic silver jewelry in Taxco, and relax on pristine beaches in Sayulita. Few countries offer such incredible variety within their borders, and fewer still manage to maintain authentic culture while providing world-class tourist amenities. What makes Mexico truly special, however, isn't just its destinations, it's its people. Throughout your travels, you'll encounter a warmth and generosity that reflects the best of human nature. Mexican hospitality isn't a marketing slogan, It's a genuine cultural value that will make you feel welcomed, valued, and at home thousands of miles from your actual home. The culinary experiences alone justify a trip to Mexico. We're not talking about the Mexican food you know from restaurants back home. We're talking about a sophisticated, complex cuisine that varies dramatically from region to region. Each area proud of its unique flavors and cooking techniques. From the mole negro of Oaxaca to the fresh seafood of the Pacific coast. From the innovative contemporary cuisine emerging in cities like Guadalajara and Monterrey to the traditional street food that represents generations of culinary wisdom. Mexico offers a gastronomic adventure that will expand your palate and create memories that last a lifetime. The value proposition is equally compelling. Mexico offers luxury experiences at prices that would be impossible in many other international destinations. World-class resorts, gourmet dining, professional tour guides, and unique experiences that would cost thousands elsewhere are available at prices that make them accessible to a much broader range of travelers. But perhaps most importantly, Mexico offers something that our increasingly connected world desperately needs: authenticity. Despite decades of tourism development, Mexico has managed to maintain its cultural identity, its traditions, and its unique way of life. When you visit Mexico, you're not experiencing a sanitized version of another culture. You're experiencing the real thing, in all its complexity, beauty, and vitality. So here's my challenge to you. Stop dreaming and start planning. Mexico is calling, and every day you delay is another day you're missing out on experiences that could transform your life. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, cultural immersion, culinary exploration, or simply a break from the ordinary, Mexico delivers in ways that will exceed your wildest expectations. Don't wait for the perfect time. There's never a perfect time for anything worthwhile. Don't let concerns about safety, language barriers, or unfamiliarity hold you back. Mexico's tourism infrastructure is world-class. English is widely spoken in tourist areas, and the country goes out of its way to ensure visitors feel safe and welcome. Start with one destination that speaks to your interests. Are you a beach lover? Begin with Cabo San Lucas or Puerto Vallarta. Interested in culture and history? Oaxaca or Puebla would be perfect starting points. Seeking adventure? Puerto Escondido or Cozumel await. Want luxury and sophistication? Guadalajara or Queretaro offer bars exactly that. Book that flight. Reserve that hotel. Contact a travel agent who specializes in Mexico. Download a language app and learn a few basic Spanish phrases, though honestly, Mexican hospitality transcends language barriers. Pack your sense of adventure along with your sunscreen, and prepare for a journey that will remind you why you fell in love with travel in the first place. Mexico is more than a destination, it's a transformation waiting to happen. It's mariachi music that will give you chills, sunsets that will bring tears to your eyes, and flavors that will spoil you for ordinary food forever. It's ancient ruins that will connect you to civilizations that existed long before your ancestors dreamed of the New World. and modern cities that will show you how successfully tradition and progress can coexist. Your Mexican adventure is waiting. The only question is, when will you answer the call? Vamos, let's go to Mexico.